Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Welcome to episode, I believe, 73 of the LegacyKnitz podcast. My name is Chelsea.
Let's say take 4. My name is Sue.
I am the daughter mother.
Mother, grandmother.
And we
Full
are
grandmother mode.
Full grandmother mode this weekend. This week. And we are both coming to you from Connecticut. Yes, we did rehearse that because we've tried recording this 3 times.
This is our 4th.
This is the 4th, yeah.
This is our 4th. We're all good. If anything goes wrong now, you will never hear from us again.
Yeah. SOS.
Ever. Again.
Yeah.
Anyways, just got out of the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Had a lovely lunch, afternoon swim with the other grandma and auntie.
Yes.
And oh my gosh, it was lovely.
It was so much fun. It's a beautiful pool day.
Gorgeous pool day.
It's super humid. The pool's about 80 degrees.
It's perfect.
It's beautiful.
Lily went in. Yes.
She's a swimmer.
She's a swimmer. She loves the water. She loves the water. I'm not just saying that.
Like if you just dip her into her knees, she bends down to try and reach the water.
She wants full body immersion. Although you said she hasn't gone all the way under yet. Now we have to dump you guys.
See, I'm so nervous because I thought during swim lessons they would be like, okay, like if you'd like to.
And they didn't.
And they didn't even offer it up. So I was
I'm
like,
surprised by that.
Yeah, I wonder.
Again, though, I feel like you'll know when you want to do it.
Yeah. She'll let us know.
She'll let you know. It'll be fine.
I'll have Justin do it. He's braver than I am.
I'm surprised he hasn't.
He's asked, but I just don't know.
Yeah, we did with you guys. It's just in and out, in and out. And quite often, I think you guys really enjoyed it. I don't think I ever had a screamer about it.
I think she would love it.
I think she would love it too. But we'll see.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. I think it's going to rain.
Darn it.
It was supposed to rain today.
Yeah, we got a couple of sprinkles, but...
Yeah, who cares?
So anyway, yeah, we've been having a fun old week. Mom came up and grabbed me on Wednesday, and we drove down with Miss Lily P. and Mr. Romo. You were in the car for approximately 11 hours that day.
Oh my God, it was brutal. It was more brutal than the air conditioner day.
Well, of course, because you had to keep stopping. Like, air conditioner was a solid 8.
Solid 8. And we did stop a few times, and Justin put in a request that we drive to his work before we leave to see Lily, which of course is not a problem at all. And then we had to stop and get a bagel because I was starving by that point. I didn't feel like we stopped a lot.
No, well, we kind of did looking back on it.
I think looking back, when we were doing it, it didn't dawn on me.
Like it,
no, but we're here. Oh my gosh, we've had a great, how many days? This is day 3.
This is day 3.
I know, and it feels like day 1, and it feels like it's already over, and we didn't. It's impossible.
It's impossible. There's never enough time.
There's never enough time. We haven't even left the house. Let's just say it. We have not even left the house.
And we were really hoping to like run to Joann's and run to Target and run to Home Goods. And honestly, I don't know if it's gonna happen.
I don't either. Unless we do something tonight. If we just on a whim.
Just kind of scoot out. But Justin's coming. Anyway, you don't want to hear about our scheduling. But
it's okay. It's okay. We've had a great time. I'm kidnapping them all. And that's that. It's just that's that. Sorry.
And the conversation.
We have so much to talk about this week. So many new and exciting things. Let's say 2. One of which is in our possession, and the other may show up during this,
which would be cool.
Which would be super cool, or we may insert it because it needs to be seen because it's super cool, and we won't talk about it till we have it.
But yeah, there's a super cool thing coming, and we have one super cool thing, and it's all leading up to Needles Up, and we've got some awesome knitting to show you guys.
And we have a gift for you guys that was sent to us to share. We've got to figure out how we're going to share it.
Okay, we'll figure that out.
We'll figure that out. We may just show it today and figure out how we're going to share it next time.
I think that's a
just
good idea.
because we kind of forgot to do that.
Yeah.
And we've done some knitting, and we've got some shop samples. So how do we start?
Yeah. I know. Let's start.
Let's start with knitting. Works in progress.
Start with whips. You go first.
Okay. All right. I'm going to do 2 at once.
Because I feel like you have more than I do.
I don't know that I do, but I might. I have 2 sets of 2 and 1.
Yeah, you definitely more than
And this one, I believe, now we podcasted about a week ago. We did not even talk about the fact that we are together again.
Yes.
We did for a second. And thank you for all the lovely comments on the last podcast where we were together. It was a complete joy. I have no desire to do it the other way anymore. We're going to have to at times, but our goal is to do this more often because it was easier and took less time than we thought it would.
Well, and I also
minus today.
Today was a little glitchy, and I think going forward for us, it's going to be quality over quantity. We might not come to you as frequently, but we are going to be coming to you on a nicer video format together, with the audio being much better, much clearer. So you might not see us. Yes,
it's much more pleasing on the eye, and we've known that all along. It's not like, oh, we discovered this, we've known it.
Right.
But having finally taken the dive and said, let's just put aside some time to do this, and it wasn't as time consuming as we thought it would be. It worked. We say that in 2 more seconds, Lily's going to be like, I want to be with you, Grandma and Mommy. Grandma.
Hopefully not. Yeah, mostly Grandma.
Not really. So the reason I did that is because I think I showed this last time, but now I am to the decrease. My goal was to have this finished, but honestly, we have not had a second to knit.
No, and you also cast on a second one.
And I cast on another one. And I did other knitting, but I thought I would be able to finish this. I love it. It's a sockhead hat. I love that people have been re-inspired to make this hat again. It is the
plaid flannel shirt.
Plaid flannel shirt. I think I just call it plaid flannel on the label.
Whatever.
I know. From our Beetlejuice collection on the Cozy Toes base. It is delicious.
It is. It's a sweater. It's a sweater color for sure, because it's this beautiful undertone of a soft gray with these just all different values of gray and black.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. So this is hat number 1, and then of course I wanted to use, I don't know why, I just had this strong desire to do a Beetlejuice one.
I love that.
I am so excited. I already, it's just such a fast knit. I will say the ribbing at the beginning, definitely I was like, oh, it's taking me time. But once I really sat down and devoted a couple hours to it, it was done. This was between last night and today, just sitting, not doing anything. I am in love with this pattern. I just always want to have one on the needles. I really do.
And I will also say, you're about to lose it. Okay, got it. The Cozy Toes base with this hat, it is luscious. It is so squishy, and it's so apparent. You can see it from far away. I mean, that being said, I do think steel toes would make a beautiful sockhead hat as well.
I think it would.
There's something very luscious about having cashmere on your head.
There really is. And the drape of I love everything about it. And this, I can't decide. Actually, I think I'm going to give you this one because you love this one. This one, I have a thought in mind as far as for a gift with something that goes with it, which I will show the next whip after you show yours.
What do you think? I'll show you. Okay. So where should I start? I guess I'll start with my I Smell Snow Shawl by Melody Hoffman, who is B Mandarins on Instagram, and I just adore her so much. She's the sweetest woman.
You do, and I will say I took some time because we're always looking for new patterns, and you were like, check out some of hers, which I'm very aware of Melody and who she is. I'm very aware, but I never really took a lot of time to look at her patterns in Ravelry. They are lovely.
They're beautiful, and they're very like simplistic while also being very like
sophisticated.
That is the word I was looking for. They're very sophisticated. Now the I Smell Snow Shawl, I should have this on a larger cord. But I finally got to the second color. So the first color is Pewter. This is Legacy Fiber Arts. This is knit in our Cozy Toes base. This is the gray is Pewter. And you can see the lighter gray with purple and darker gray speckles is Edward Scissorhands. I think it's just called Edward is the color.
Edward. No, I think I labeled it Edward Scissorhands. I think. And it's really, it's purpley, but it's also a burgundy purpley.
Yes.
Just to clarify that a little bit.
It's a little bit wrinkly because it's been in my bag, but it is, just to give you perspective, it is massive. And it is bunched.
I want to knit this. Darn. Oh my gosh.
It's huge. And it's basically just a huge square, and you fold it over and you wrap it around like a bandana.
I feel like this is old school us.
Yes.
Like our heads are showing.
I love it.
Sorry.
It'll be our screen capture.
Yeah, probably won't be. Oh, we can make it be.
We can make it be.
Okay. I love this.
So yeah, and it has been my mindless knitting project go-to. And now I'm on the decrease end, so you can see here the point. I'm decreasing.
Oh, you're decreasing.
So it's only going to go faster and faster and faster now.
I have a feeling I'm going to want to knit this. I am all about
Huge squishy.
Zen knitting right now.
Yeah.
I really am. I'm not about a lot of pattern knitting, although I'm still loving that. But I'm all about the just sit and...
It's my life. It's what I live and die for. Well, no, besides Lily and you guys, of course, but
well, you know,
garter stitches up there. So yeah, and I'm knitting these on my Knitter's Pride Zing needles. They're interchangeables.
Love.
I'm using size US 5s. I believe that's what the pattern calls for. And yeah, it's just a really good, I would say it's a good maybe a little more of an advanced beginner pattern.
Not a lot. It depends. I always say it depends on how confident you are.
For sure.
If you're confident in anything, it's a no-brainer.
Like slip knits, knit two togethers, slipping stitches.
This is just stunning. Can we show that?
Yeah, and I'll show it too in the close-up footage. But yeah, there's a slip stitch around the border, which just gives it this really, again, sophisticated detail.
That detail alone I've never seen before, and it makes me go, I want to knit this.
It's just
that
very
one
polished.
Simple detail.
I totally agree.
Beautiful. Beautiful, Melody.
Melody, we love you.
We love you.
It's a great pattern. I highly recommend it. Seashore Sharon, when I posted a picture of this, was asking if we would have kits at Needles Up. Sorry, my brain.
Sorry, it's been a long day.
It has. So, and my answer to that is yes, we can totally kit things up. But for anybody who is wanting to knit this and has two colors in mind, it took almost two full skeins of the Pewter colorway, and it will take 2 full skeins of the Edward. So it's 4 skeins.
Definitely make up those kits for Needles Up.
Yeah.
Because we will probably have that model there, and people will want it. It's beautiful.
The colors go very well together. That being said, you dye it in a way that
so many of our colors would go together
so much.
And you could throw some mohair in there. Oh boy.
I'm kicking myself for not waiting to start this until I came home, because I would have loved to do an vanilla bean mohair with it.
Mohair.
But like,
you could even do the color you did with this mohair.
Yup. And this is silver lining too.
Silver lining, yeah. I totally forgot about Pewter. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Pewter.
Totally forgot about it. It will be at Needles Up.
I'm obsessed.
I'm so excited. This is the week.
I picture this with tuxedo
I
as the second. Anyway, there's a million things that you could do with this shawl color-wise.
This week I have to get Paige's order out for her New Jersey sheep and wool, and then it's all Needles Up because the advent calendars are done. Having said that, they're not packaged, and packaging them is quite an investment of time. And we haven't even come close to being able to do that with you being here, which is it's crazy how
time flies.
Time flies. I feel like I'm gonna wake up, it's gonna be Monday morning, you're gonna be gone.
I know. Don't say that. That makes me sad.
It makes me sad too. It's okay.
So yes, that is my first whip. I'm obsessed with it. I believe I'm on, the reason I'm not knitting on it right now is because I think I'm on an eyelet row, so I need to be paying attention. I wanted to do that before we started podcasting so I'd be able to knit.
I know.
As we just said, time flies.
But I also feel like we are moving right along in this podcast and we have so much to show. There's not going to be a lot of knitting time, so.
Agreed.
Okay, the next thing I have working on, again, it comes in 2s because I can't be happy and finish one. I have to immediately
go to the next.
Cast on the next, which is really so silly.
No, I don't think it's silly.
Okay, so this is what I was talking about.
Yes.
Which, okay, so I feel like I probably haven't gotten a lot done on this one, but this is the Beetlejuice blueberry waffle recipe.
You guys
all about food when Chelsea's around. It could be gifted with this sockhead hat.
I think it should be.
I think it will be, and I have a thought about that, which could change.
A thought about it?
Of who I would like to
okay, that's what I thought.
But I love it. I'm having so much fun with it. And I was going to say something else. I don't know what it was. But, so this is it.
And we have both of these in the shop right now? I think we have one of these.
Yeah, which I might be able to throw some more in this week.
We might have more than one.
I think the rest were put aside for Needles Up and page, but I can also scoot some over. We do a lot of scooting over. I do a ton for needles up and they go, no, we need it in the shop. And we scoot it over. So I'm going to show you my next because they kind of go together. So of course I had to cast on. Did I show this last week?
I want to say yes.
This is a Miss Argentina sock kit, so I have these going. Now the new Miss Argentina sock kits that I'm bringing to Needles Up have a little bit more of an orangey mini skein that goes with it, just a little. And it was an accident, but they look so pretty, I'm keeping them. So that, but of course now I'm thinking I need to make a Miss Argentina sock kit hat, which I could cast on as another, what a lovely gift.
But honestly, like, people will die if you get
I
those.
think it's just a really sweet gift.
I totally agree.
So those are my other two ups. Having said that, I'm pretty sure I already showed these two, and maybe I love the blueberry waffle sock.
It really is a fun, like, not just vanilla, a little bit more.
It's just a little bit more, but it requires no brain power. The only thing it does require is sight. So you couldn't do it, well, I couldn't do it in a movie theater or somewhere where I couldn't see.
I definitely couldn't either.
Yeah, but that's why I have the socket hats. So right now we're sitting in my dining room, and we talked about this earlier on one of those that didn't work that we were videoing is, did you love the wallpaper? It's my favorite. It's been up for years. I love it. I love wallpaper. And I heard it's coming back. Just saying. I love this room. It's one of my favorites. Uh-oh, Lily might be talking. I don't think so. I don't think so. We might be safe for a little while longer. She's exhausted. She was swimming up a storm. What else could I show you while Chelsea's gone? We'll probably cut all of this out. It's beautiful out here. You probably can't even hear me because I'm whispering. This is really hard to do alone. I'm glad I don't do it alone. Really, really glad. Uh-oh, I hear her talking. She's probably gonna join us in her little high chair over there. She's really chatting. I'm 99.9% sure we'll cut this out. Pretty much. Okay. I think they're coming. They're coming. What was that nap?
I went to go peek in on her and she was just staring. Like, I meant to just like peek because I thought she was awake, but she would just be like playing.
You were supposed to be
she was like this.
sleeping. Crazy girl, you were swimming. You're supposed to be exhausted.
Do you want to go with Grandma while I bring in your high chair?
Okay, we're gonna cut this out, don't worry.
Oh yeah.
Hi. Hi, sweet girl. See, there's the camera. There's the camera.
Oh boy.
We're back. Lily is with us now. She's off on the side.
She's off on the side because she's a lucky baby, but she's reading her book.
She's reading her books. She's very smart.
Mm-hmm.
It cracks me up. Lisa was like, she's so smart. I was like,
She
I
is.
know.
I know. She's a little
I
smart
know.
cookie. You smart cookie?
She's looking at the screen. She loves screens.
She loves screens.
Oh my
too.
gosh.
So this is my next work in progress that I've been really pretty monogamous with.
You did that in like a second.
It's worsted weight.
I know.
And every section is so different and new and fun that like it really does fly by.
And you still don't have a ton of stitches on your needles.
No, I don't.
This is so beautiful.
Thank you. This is the Golden Hour Shawl by Andrea Mowry. I'm knitting it in our Foxy Lady shawl kit.
I love the Foxy Lady shawl kit.
It's
so
because
cute.
it's foxtails is the pop of color in it.
It's so pretty.
So yeah, it's Hush Puppy, Foxtails,
Foxtails.
and Vanilla Bean. And you can see every section is just a little bit different. There's, what kind of color work is this called? Is it mosaic knitting?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But I honestly don't know. It's really slip stitching. You're doing all the slip stitches. So it goes, I've never done it before.
This is what the back
That's
looks
not what I would have thought of as mosaic knitting. I don't think it is. It's color work that's being created by slip stitch. It's so much fun, and it's those slip stitches make those rows so fast.
Well, that's why I've gotten so much done. And then of course you get to, I love the eyelets that you have, like the garter ridges and the eyelets in between every section, and then you have the bobbles, which I've never done bobbles before.
I'm not a huge bobble maker fan.
I really enjoyed the process. I don't, like, now that I'm knitting on it and I'm like holding on to the bobbled section as I knit, they keep popping in.
They pop in and out. I'm not a bobble lover, but it works for this. More than ever, I don't like the work of making a bobble because it's 3 times the stitches.
Well, so I think the reason it didn't bother me, so I remember when you were making the Girl's Best Friend.
That was a different bobble. Even.
Oh, was it?
I feel like it was even more than that.
Okay.
Lily is speaking.
She's reading the story too.
I know. I love to listen to her talk. She could do that all day long, and I could sit and listen to her all day long. I love her voice.
Sorry if anybody doesn't like baby noises.
Sorry, we love them.
Yeah, we love them. And you can just turn the podcast off if you don't like it. So anyways, this is my other whip that I've been shawl knitting majorly. Yeah, show yours because you're basically done with yours.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even finish that row.
Oh no! Is it just a knit row?
It's a knit row. Yeah.
Just straight knitting?
Straight knitting.
So let me show something and you just start knitting. What are you working on over there?
She's like, I'm working on my book.
On your book. Lily loves, so I was knitting on this the other day and she was on the floor next to me and she got a hold of one of the tails and was sucking on it. She loved it. So and it allowed me to keep knitting. So I was like, sure, man.
She was trying to eat some of our yarn when we were knitting.
Yeah.
She really thinks, like she's looking at the camera right now. I think she thinks she's participating.
Which she is.
Oh my gosh. Oh my, I have not seen this.
You haven't seen it in person?
No.
I posted a picture of it and maybe I'll insert it here on Instagram of me wearing this. Sans sleeves, which it's so funny because a lot of the feedback was I like it without sleeves.
I know.
Put sleeves on. But I want to be able to wear it in the dead of winter.
I agree. I think it needs sleeves. I get why they said it and I think it's really cute. You could cap them off.
Well, and I even wonder, do I knit another one and make it short sleeve?
You could.
Different colors?
You could.
It would be, because I love this knit so much. I truly think I would. But, so here's my Tecumseh by Caitlin Hunter of Boyland Knitworks.
I didn't bring mine in.
I am completely done the body and everything. I tried it on, like I said, I'll put the photo inserted here. I don't see any issue with the neckline. It's not visible, like it's definitely still there, but it's not noticeable, I don't think.
I really think I've made the decision to just keep knitting and I'm really anxious to pick it up again. Really anxious.
So, and it still falls really nicely in the back, like it's not like hiked up or anything like that. So the fit is as it should be.
So beautiful.
Thank you.
You haven't done any blocking of it, have you?
No. I think I'm gonna wait until it's all assembled.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's no need.
I think, but so I really need to cast on a sleeve so I don't get stuck on double sleeve island.
Those sleeves, though, I feel like they're gonna be done so fast because they're dropped.
Exactly.
They're already halfway done almost.
And I will also say that about this pattern, which I didn't really fully realize as I was knitting it. Having the drop sleeves, and I also think the size they made is a little bit bigger than what she had. Like for my body size, I probably could have gone down a size for it to be fitted a little bit more. Like this is definitely a little bit big for me.
Yes.
And the only reason that that's a little bit of an issue is the drop sleeves go to right above my elbow, which is fine. But then when I go to put my hair up, the sweater's up here.
I have a feeling it's going to be similar for everyone, but that might be adding a little more to it.
Absolutely. And it's not an issue for me because I'll always wear something under. I'll never just wear a bra and a sweater.
Right.
So it's not an issue. It was just something that I didn't really calculate in as I was picturing myself wearing it, but it does wear very much like, for me, like a poncho.
Part of me thinks a lot of her sweaters are designed that way.
And they're beautiful, and maybe that's why the color work is so fun.
It is. I'm actually a little nervous about that for me, and whether or not I am going to find that to be comfortable. But I could be wrong. I won't know till I finish it.
Yeah. So, but yes, so this is my other whip. Like I said, I want to cast on one of the sleeves. I knit this in Legacy Fiber Arts DK weight yarn. The tan is Hush Puppy, and the white is Vanilla Bean.
She has not been, well, she has been very vocal today.
She's been very chatty.
Very vocal, but this is hysterical.
It's typically after nap time when she's all revved up.
Yeah. I have a really long way to go. I didn't realize. That's what we're going to name it. Da, 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 da. We're working on mama, 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 but our goal was to get her to say da, da, da first, because if she needs someone in the middle of the night, he's the guy.
He's the guy.
It's like, thanks, Sue. Thanks a lot. All right, I am never going to get to the end of this, so.
And I don't really have anything else to show.
Well, let's talk about it, because I can't remember if I'm just knitting or I need to increase here.
Okay.
So I probably shouldn't keep going. But anyways, this is our Stormy Seas.
Stormy Seas, yeah.
Stormy Seas
Shawl kit.
Shawl kit. Oh my gosh, you guys.
That's gorgeous. Again, I'm going to do close-up footage so you guys have a better idea.
I'm not even looking at it.
No, it looks good. It's just, I think the color is probably a little bit skewed.
We're podcasting.
Oh, it's okay.
I feel like
Jody?
I feel like Jody.
Yeah.
Jacob just walked in. He doesn't realize we're podcasting. We are a very busy house right now. We have been such a busy house in the last 3 days.
It's fun.
It's super fun. It's how I like it to be. Anyways, you guys, oh my gosh, these colorways. Grey Gardens, faded blue jeans,
yeah.
and
Silver lining?
silver,
Or is it?
is it fog?
I don't know.
I think I might have called it fog because I think it's a little darker than silver lining. I have a whole line of grays going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Whole line. But anyways, you'll know because they're in a kit.
Yeah, they're kitted up.
I dyed these and I thought, oh, they're pretty. I'm in love with this.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the way the color plays together is so stunning.
Mm-hmm.
And I am not a blue girl at all. Mm-hmm. And that faded blue jeans is exactly faded blue. And I love
Faded blue
faded.
jeans.
I had a pair that to this day I dream about. They were my favorite jeans ever.
I feel like I know what they are.
I know.
Unless they were like from your younger years,
No,
but I know you
nope.
had a pair at one time.
They were like, I always remember wearing them at band things. I think they started like getting holes in them. They were my favorite.
Yeah.
I love faded blue jeans.
Yeah.
So anyways, my goal was to finish this too. I have one more column left. That's it. So each page has 2 columns of instructions. I'm on the very last column and I couldn't get it done.
All right. Next podcast we'll have a lot of finished. Well,
Don't promise them anything we can't keep. We have a baby shower and a christening coming up.
we do.
Lots going on. So yeah, is that all the knitting you have?
That truly is. Like,
That's
I'm waiting
a lot
for
of
Henry
knitting.
sock. I haven't worked on. I need to. And I have my colorwork mittens, but I haven't really worked on them.
I haven't worked on mine either.
We have Lily, so why do you need knitting?
I don't need knitting. It's so funny because really, truly, it takes a lot for me to put down my knitting.
Mm-hmm.
But she is an amazing independent player. We've talked about this. So earlier in the day, I did have her on her blanket with all her toys, and I was just kind of knitting, enjoying watching her. So
Yeah.
So that's all our knitting.
So we can talk a little bit of what we have in our shop for anybody that's interested. If you're not interested, certainly just log off. It was great hanging out with you, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks. For anybody that is interested in what we have in our shop, let's get into it.
We have a lot.
We have a lot.
I go between we have a lot and we're gearing up for needles up. So it
Yeah.
keeps fluctuating.
Yeah, just keep your eyes peeled on the website. We'll, we fill it. We fill it as we can. And
We
my
do.
sink is coming in.
Oh my gosh, that is so exciting.
September
So
13th, I'm getting my sink
Yes.
installed, and then we are going to start up with clubs. I already have some pretty cool ideas for it.
Super cool.
As signups are posted, I will obviously, be on Instagram and all of that so that you guys are aware. But so that's
Yeah.
coming up.
That's coming up and I'm so excited, and that spurred something in me and I can't remember what it was. It's okay, keep going, it'll come back.
So then let's just talk what we have in the shop for right now.
Yes.
We have so much I shouldn't say so much mohair. We have a lot of different colored mohairs.
Plus we have the vanilla bean.
Plus we have vanilla bean fully stocked.
Oh my gosh, let's hold these up together because they are so stunning. Can we talk about this rebrand?
I know.
I am so excited about it because it was so subtle
Yes.
And it just came together so nicely, and thank you. I feel like I have to thank Leanne every time we talk about it.
I know.
I'm so super excited about our new labels because I don't have to cut them.
I know.
And they're beautiful.
I know.
So these are our mohair colors.
That
This
we have in the
is
shop.
Cotton Candy, Lavender Lace, Guac.
And then I have Julep.
I love Julep.
Me too. And then which one is this? Silver Linings.
Oh, I have another one over here.
Which is a pretty great, yes, but we don't have any in the shop.
None? Let's show it anyways.
We'll show it anyway.
Just
and
so you
then
know.
Peaches and Cream, which is one of my all-time favorites.
And then this is another one. I feel like there are some.
Maybe there are. I didn't look closely.
Lagoon. And I have it up here to show with something else that we will talk about. Look at that.
Yes.
I love mohair. This to me is just delicious.
I need to go home with at least one skein of
You do. You pick whatever you want. Look
I
at
will.
It's so fluffy. Oh my gosh. And I've chose not to do any speckling at the moment on our mohair because honestly, you're not going to see it. You're not going to, it's so fine. It's more to give it this beautiful hue of color.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm in love with our mohair.
Same. So I need to pick out which one I want to bring
You
home
do.
with me.
Oh my god. Even the vanilla bean. Oh, love it.
We also have an array of chunky, or bulky, I should say, yarn, which is great. Mom is still knitting on her second pom-pom slipper, but they're great for a whole slew of patterns.
But to me, this is the epitome.
Yes, I agree.
This is the Woolier's pom-pom party slipper.
You got it.
It's a pay-for pattern. I gotta figure out where the camera is. I only have one done. Yes, the pom-pom is ridiculously large, but it's amazing.
Super fun.
It's amazing. I have to make the other one.
And you're knitting it out of Kirk. Our Kirk colorway.
There isn't a ton of Kirk in the shop right now.
I think we have 3 skeins.
Yes. And, okay, let's put this in. We've talked about this before. Each sock takes 1 skein. So it would almost be impossible to not have 2.
Yeah. So yeah, for no matter what the size. And then this, I just showed that one.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. This is Jess from our Men of Stars Hollow yarn line, and I knit my pom-pom party slippers out of this. I didn't bring them home with me because I forgot, but yes, we have plenty of Jess in the shop. We have saltwater taffy in the shop.
Saltwater taffy.
Me too.
And I think I'm going to be putting some of the new Beetlejuice colors in.
And bulky.
Yeah, and again, Needles Up is going to have all of these too. These are just like, we're trying to keep enough in the shop to keep going as we're working towards Needles Up. So it's not as stocked as I'd like it to be, but it's stocked.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And this is Avon Calling. So some of these bands haven't been switched out, but we're working on it. So yes, Avon Calling, which I also love Avon Calling.
I do too. Can you imagine those with that pom-pom?
No, and then I have 4 skeins of the Mayor at home for the cowl and the hat.
Cowl and hat. Yeah, great hat. Great hat pattern.
The hat that I'm going to be knitting is called the Vermonter, ironically.
I love these.
Me too. And then,
Go ahead.
I was going to say, we do also have Tuxedo. I just forgot to grab that.
Oh yeah, Tuxedo I love. Look at Lily. She's taking this all in. I'm taking this all in, Grammy. So this is our Beetlejuice collection. There again, it's scattered in the shop, but I know we have a lot of the Beetlejuice that I'm doing the hat out of Cozy Toes. Oh my gosh, this plaid flannel has been like a bestseller. Love it, love it. And it's so funny, as I dye things, I'm always like, I'm not sure. And then you knit with it and it's like, oh my gosh, I love it. And then of course, I'm pretty sure we've got a couple of the sock kits left. Needles Up is gonna have so many sock kits, which I'm excited about. And then Miss Argentina, I believe Cozy Toes is a good amount.
There's a good amount, and I'm going to be casting on a Paris and Berlin because Kelly.
Yes. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you. Woo. Kelly was wearing one out of the Jumpin' Jellyfish colorway on her last podcast, and when I went to Knit Night the other week, she was wearing it as well. And it's a Joji Locatelli pattern, which I had never seen before. And I have a skein of this at home, and I'm like, I need to figure out something to knit with it because I'm obsessed with the color. And Kelly inspired me, so thank you, Kelly, so much.
I love this color too. I'm loving how it knits up. Loving how it knits up.
It's gorgeous.
So that's just kind of a smattering of what is happening in the shop at the moment.
We have like miscellaneous Lily P colorways. Lily. P colorways. We have a whole bunch of different stuff, but these are the things that we'll have a lot of.
Yes, we have a lot of cool miscellaneous colors, which cracks me up when I forget to list them. Okay. Okay, I'm going to show this now.
Okay, you show that, and then we'll talk about our fun things.
Our fun things, yes. So the lovely Paige of Frame and Fiber in New Jersey has asked us to help her along with that. Not really help her, send her some yarn for the New Jersey Sheep and Wool Festival, because she will be vending there. It's so exciting. I can feel her angst about it as people doing, like us doing Needles Up. It's like you just never know.
Right.
You never know how an event is going to go. You never know how much to prepare, not to prepare. But the first thing, we are sending her off quite a nice selection of mohairs and everyday colors. And then she is the person that has our Colorways Sea Glass. It was designed specially for her shop. I've just dyed up a bunch of cozy and a bunch of steel for this show. I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited about it. And look at what goes. This
that pairing
is crazy. So I am going to be sending her along a little more of this than the other mohair in case people want to combine them. So
can you imagine? I smell Snow Shawl, and one of our grays, and then these two held together for the second
or
side.
even Hush Puppy.
Yeah. Oh, that would be even better. Hush Puppy.
Hush Puppy. However, you cannot get this from us until probably next summer. That is when we will have it in our shop. It's really Paige's.
It's a Frame and Fiber exclusive.
It's hers. It's all hers. So there. So she's going to have that. Now, Paige, this week we are chatting. I love Paige.
Yeah.
And she sent us off something as a gift to you guys. And we will determine how we will give this gift away, which reminds me I should have kept all that packaging. I'm going to retrieve that. Yeah, sorry. So this is a gift that she sent for you guys. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. And I've heard, Paige and I have had many conversations around these, but I haven't seen them in person.
They're beautiful.
Beautiful.
The quality is outstanding.
Outstanding. And I can't believe it comes with a frame.
Me too.
I did not know that.
Me too.
So Paige is she's making these fabric mats. Fabric mats. Having been a framer.
Yeah, it's huge.
Huge. Beautiful, beautiful. So it's a knit fabric. I believe, I'm not going to say because I'm not 100% sure.
Tape is also.
I know.
On the details.
I know. She's a fine detail lady.
She's good.
I'm not. I wish I was. So anyways, I want to get the glare off of it.
Yeah, there you go.
You get this beautiful mat with this beautiful just white. There's nothing like a simple, beautiful white frame. It has an easel back. And you were funny. You were like, well, Mom, what would you put in that? And you know what? And Paige and I had this conversation. I would put in one of those pictures from one of your fiber festivals that you took of all your friends while you were there, and I would plop it right there. I'm lucky enough to have a picture of Paige in mine. Yes. I don't know why that cracks me up. So anyways, oh my gosh. Oh, Leslie. She's like, you know what? Enough. Enough. There she is, naked baby. So, okay guys, this is it. So, then the last thing I want to say about this is another item. What are you doing? She's like, I can see myself. This is another item that Paige is going to have at her New Jersey Sheep and Wool Festival booth.
Yeah.
Nailed it, Paige.
Yeah,
nailed
they're
it.
Beautiful.
They're beautiful. So we will come up with a way in which we will give this as a prize. I don't know what it will be at this point, whether it's how many subscribers. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll brainstorm, and then next time
we will talk about it, how you could win this. But oh my gosh, you guys, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paige.
Thank you, Paige. Yeah, I'm excited. I really want to buy one and have one like over my desk. You know, my desk setup. I think it would be really cute.
Yes, again, I was a framer, so I totally can really appreciate and recognize the quality in this.
Right.
This is not something you could get at Michael's.
No.
Everything about it. Oh my gosh, I love it.
It's perfection.
I've stopped touching it. It's covered in plastic.
Yes.
So having said that, we have some new products that we are debuting
Right now.
right now.
Right now. They probably aren't listed in the shop yet, but
Not
they,
yet.
Who knows? They might be. Check in the shop. But we created tote bags, and they have black handles, black bottoms. They have our new Needles Up logo. We didn't put a year on them or anything because Needles Up has kind of always been our catchphrase.
Yeah, it's who we are, and it is our catchphrase, and that's why I love it. It's like it's not really designed if you go to Needles Up. It's really who we are.
Right. It's if you happen to like the logo and you happen to be a knitter and you're in the market for a tote bag, we got it.
I love them.
Yeah, they're super cute. Again, Leanne. Genius.
Yep. She designed this logo. Oh my gosh, I haven't even looked at them this close. They came yesterday. Oh my gosh, we're in love with them, you guys.
Yep, they're canvas tote bags. Like I said, with the black accents. They're a good, I mean, you can see they're a good size.
They're a very good size. They are, oh my gosh, you could fit, like to me, this is a shopping bag.
Yeah.
For yarn. Like if you're going to a festival or even a yarn shop, don't use their bags. Cut back. There we go. Good cut back.
Yeah, exactly. Reusable bags are where it's at. So yeah, we have some of those. We're going to be listing them in the shop, and we will also offer them at Needles Up as an event bag if you are looking for a bag to collect all of it.
Yes, if you need a bag. Oh my god, I really haven't looked at them this close.
Aren't they beautiful?
They're so good. I love them. So yeah, so that's one of our new products. The next one we can't talk about until it shows up.
Yeah, we don't have it yet, but it's super, super cool. It's in the same vein, but a little bit different. If it shows up, we're gonna video a little clip.
It's gonna show up today.
Yeah,
it's gonna show up today, so we will put a clip in it. Probably tag it on right around here. We're back.
Hey guys. It's a little bit later than our other film because we discovered that these got delivered and we didn't know about it.
We didn't know it because they were left in the gutter.
They were left in the gutter. We're not happy with FedEx right now.
Bad review for FedEx. I've never experienced that. I'm disappointed. Anyways, we are here to show our newest
accessory that we will be selling
that we are so excited about, and I'm going to tell you about why this is happening. Yes, they are decals. I feel like you can't see them.
You probably can't. I'll do separate footage.
However, we are jumping on the bandwagon. I hope you can see that.
I think you can.
These are decals. So I was watching Miss Christy Glass, who everyone knows, and Melissa of Well Knits, who I love, doing their video when they went to visit Caitlin Hunter of Boyland Knits. They were in their hotel room and they started talking about their Nalgene bottles, which Christy was not aware of what they were. I knew that part. And they wanted to start a new trend where you collected decals or stickers. These are actually decals.
They're vinyl stickers.
Vinyl stickers. And you, as knitters, we are going to fill our Nalgene bottles. So we would like to jump on that bandwagon. And also, Christina of Chelsea Pearls. I always forget. But anyways, they were talking about it on their podcast, how they got her and Miriam got their Nalgene bottles. And so we are so happy to announce that we had these amazing stickers made for you guys.
We're super excited. So we'll be selling them on our website. And yeah, they're just super cute. Or even, I was thinking if you had a planner, like if you're not a big water bottle person.
A planner, your computer.
I actually think I want one for my computer,
well,
for my laptop.
We'll tell you how much they cost and we'll see if you can afford it or not.
Damn it,
we'll talk about that later.
So yes, we have stickers. This is the other piece that we were holding out, hope that we'd be able to show you. And here it is. They're little Needles Up stickers. We'll probably, I mean, who knows, I don't want to project too much into the future, but we'll probably be designing a couple more as the time goes by.
As time goes by.
But yes, our very first vinyl stickers coming to you from Connecticut.
Oh my gosh. I am so excited about it. And I'm so not an excess stuff, like, what do you call what this is?
Like tchotchkes.
Yeah, I'm not that. I am so into this. No, it's more the bling. I'm not a bling person, and I'm so all about this.
Yeah, same.
This is my water bottle. Sorry, I'm in love with them.
They're super cute.
I think I love them more than the bags.
I know.
I love the bags. I love the bags, but I love these. You know why I love these? Because I'm going to use this every day and see it every day. That's why I love it. You guys, I hope you guys like them. And I'm sorry, it is not our idea. This is not our idea. This was Miss Christy Glass's idea, and we're just jumping on her bandwagon along with hopefully all of you.
And we will have them at Needles Up.
We will again, yes. Needles Up. Oh my God, I am so excited about Needles Up this year.
Me too.
I always am, but I'm more than ever.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll put it down now. No, I'm gonna hold them both down. They're so fun.
They're cute. So we just got very simple, clear bottles with black tops, but there are, for anybody that isn't familiar with Nalgene, they have a bajillion different colors where the bottle's a different color than the top, and there's bands, and
you could have a little pink one to go with the pink.
They're super fun, and the Nalgene water bottles are super affordable. A liter, so these were, it was like 2 for $12 or something.
I don't even know. It was a double pack.
Yeah, but you can get like one of the liters, which is a larger size, for like I think $9.99 or something.
Yes, and then you can put a lot of stickers on that one, because the goal is to fill these.
With knitting stickers.
With knitting stickers.
And it's great for like bumper stickers. Like I've seen so many knitting bumper stickers. It's like, I don't know, something about like 2 sharp pointy needles or something.
Do you know what? I grew up in a house where you would never put a bumper sticker on a car.
I know, I feel like that passed down.
And I feel that I would never put a bumper sticker. I would put those things on the window.
Where you can peel it off. That's what I always did too.
Yeah. I don't even know, do they make bumper stickers?
Well, they do.
They do.
Oh, bumper stickers?
Grandpa is rolling over right now going, don't you dare.
I know. I know.
Everyone is walking in as we're podcasting.
That's all right. We're almost done.
We're done.
Anyway. But
we're done.
We wanted to show you and get you guys as excited as we are, because these will be listed in our shop by the time you're watching this. So, 1, 2, 3, stick them. Cheers.
So you can see, because we are so super excited about it.
They're gonna be really fun.
It is. Lily girl, come see Grandma. Everyone's like, Grandma, hold that baby. Who's my baby girl? Who's my baby girl? So I have my Lily girl.
I have a ball of yarn that she can play with.
Oh my gosh, she's the best, you guys. So, I knew I did something this week that I wanted to talk about.
Yes.
And I don't know if Chelsea watches this or not. Sometimes I feel like she might. But anyways, Chelsea and Priscilla, the Housewives of Cross Stitch, I love them. I am so inspired by them.
I know, you really are.
I really am. I am so inspired by them because of their energy, and I'm always so, I don't like the word jealous because it's negative, but the fact that they live so close to each other, it just makes me go, oh, I want that. But anyways, they are huge gardeners. They're huge everything. Anything like that they do. So Priscilla has gone on and Chelsea about the yard sauce, and it's on her blog, and I'm so mad because I don't have a garden this year, and next year I'm going to have a garden. But I think it was Tuesday before you came, I had just hit a wall with work. Like I just was working too much, and I dropped a quarter of a cup of dye powder on the floor, and I really was like, okay, you're being told to stop. Like you need to stop. You need to take a break. So I decided on Tuesday I was not going to work. I was just going to do things I want. I wanted to clean the house. I wanted to cook. I love doing all that stuff. I really, really do. I don't act like I do, but I do. When I do it to the way I did it. So I went out shopping early. I wanted to get some stuff to cook, and I went to the farm stand. It's a huge farm stand in town, and I bought a half a bushel of tomatoes. That's a lot of tomatoes. Now mind you, when I said I was not going to work, part of it is the physicality of the job is exhausting, and I was not prepared for it. And of course now I've gotten used to it, but I knew I just needed a break from it. Well, so I decided to make sauce all day.
Standing
Really
over a pot.
no different than dyeing yarn.
Yeah.
But it was so much fun.
Well, it's way more delicious.
It's way more delicious. And I made eggplant, and I made, what else did I make? Sauce, eggplant, and something
Did you
else.
make the zucchini pie that day?
No, I have to make that tomorrow. Don't let me forget. But anyways, oh my gosh, what a great day. And so I'm not going to share the recipe because it's not my recipe to share. It's over on Priscilla's blog, so that if you go and follow them on like Instagram or...
I can link it.
Yeah, link it. Oh, good.
Link it,
Okay.
yeah.
Because it's in her blog, and she's got a lot of good recipes and a lot of good ideas over there. And oh my gosh, I don't think you watched this, but if you do, it was delicious. I plan on it being a staple in our house. I have 3 bags in the freezer already. I'd like to make more because I'd like to send you home with some, and I want to have a freezer full to get me through the...
You talking about it, right when we're done with this, I'm gonna go warm up the eggplant. Because I'm so...
Oh, the eggplant.
It's so, because it complements the eggplant so beautifully.
So much, so
My
much.
God.
So, oh my gosh, thank you ladies for all of your inspiration. It really, really, really is huge. Huge. Right here.
See, we're watching.
Look at this baby.
We're watching it.
The eyes are broken. So yeah, so I had such a great day. And then the next day I came up to get you. And it just, there's something about homemaking, and I'm very domestic.
Yeah.
I really am.
I don't know if I think I teeter. I think
You're
sometimes
a
I am.
combination, and
Yeah.
I think the longer she's with you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I think it will develop, because I wasn't always like that.
For sure.
But I just love, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And we talked about it a lot, having her, you're really grossing that out. You really, it's so good, I don't care, I'm gonna eat it. Even having a baby in the house again, like, oh my goodness, it's heaven.
Not you.
Huh?
You're a fun
See
one.
what you're doing. See, I'm the
All
best.
wrapped up.
I'm the best. So with that, I say we say needles up, and we wait for that FedEx man to come so we can share the last piece of excitement with you.
Yeah.
And the bag will be on the website soon. I think very soon. We
Honestly,
just have
I
to,
feel like once this is up, it should be
we'll
up.
just put them up.
Yeah, so
we'll put them up.
If you're
So-
interested, head over there.
She's like, this reminds me, sorry, of Priscilla has a cat that like, eats her thread. She dries it out and uses it.
Hey, you know what?
I forgot which one it is. They call it lick sticks because it's licorice sticks. Sorry. All right, that's
Oh
all.
my goodness.
That's all. See, that's all.
You all right,
Oh,
everybody?
I'm gonna say,
Thanks
what
for
are we
letting me hang out
gonna
with
do?
you.
Our needles up and then go like this. Let's show them our pretty smiles. Let's show go. Mwah. Mwah. That's her favorite thing to do with me. Mwah.
What do you think?
What are you thinking? What are you thinking, stinking?
Yes.
She's getting ready to eat. She's such a good
she's
eater.
hungry. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you enjoyed the video, head down, like, and subscribe. If you're looking for show notes, they are only in the down bar on our YouTube. Needles up. Bye, guys.
Mwah.